to the Mizzle Dub Show where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go. Welcome to the Mizzle Dub Show where they know sports. If you wanna know about sports, this is where you go.
First down, touchdown, first down, touchdown, yeah. First down, touchdown, touchdown, yeah. First down, touchdown, touchdown, yeah. First down, touchdown, yeah.
Yes, we have returned, and as you can see, my co-host is very, very happy at the moment. For his needs were fulfilled. We'll get into that. We'll get into that in a second. But nonetheless, welcome to episode 183 of the Mizzle and Dub Show. As we will
Hey, talk to me tomorrow. Come watch night 2 with me.
Nevertheless, we will get into the festivities that is WrestleMania 40 in a second, but first we do want to cover some sports because there were some things that happened on in this day of sports in addition to night 1 of the greatest spectacle on earth. We will get to that, but really, I'm just reading some stuff tomorrow. Wow. Okay, that works too. That works too. All right. Really? Well, that would have been interesting to see. No, I'm just reading some interesting stuff to where the WWF Hotel and Casino almost happened in Las Vegas. But it did not fall through. But yeah.
Because they'd rather have the A's instead of something else that's more entertaining.
No. This was back in 1998, right at right at the height and right at the peak of the Attitude Era.
Oh, well, I think the Attitude, before we get into it, I know we're going to get into it, but I believe the Attitude Era is making a return. And I'll elaborate on that in a little bit when we get into it.
All right. Well, 68 teams had the dream. We saw the Final 4. It is now down to the Final 2. And really, some people might say that it was an expected matchup, but nevertheless, on Monday night in the Big Toaster in Glendale, Arizona, it will be the Purdue Boilermakers taking on the Connecticut Huskies as the Huskies looking to be the first team to go back-to-back winning the Division I National Championship since the Gators of Florida that did it in 2006 and 2007. Of course, that is the Joakim Noah-led Gators of Florida. So we shall see if they can accomplish that. But
Oos. Okay, Oos. Oos coming in hot. Now, we talk about the women, correct? Obviously, he's talking about the women.
Yeah, he's talking about the women.
Clearly, he's talking about the women.
And we'll get to the women in a second, Oos. And good evening to you, Oos. Certainly a very good in the household of the Ananoe family. Indeed. And we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Triple H kills me with those damn glasses he be wearing sometimes.
Oh wait. Here you
go. Exactly like that. Mr. Jean-Paul Levesque. But in any event, it will be the Connecticut Huskies looking to repeat against the
Mr. Matchsticks.
Oh yes, DJ Matchsticks in the building. Those things on the ones and twos of Matchsticks Entertainment LLC, greatest DJ in the world. And remember, don't tell the DJ what to play. Anyhow, I did say that I think Connecticut is going to win it all. I'm still going to stick by that, even though Purdue is not a slouch.
No,
by no means, and trying to contain Mr. Edie is not going to be a fun task at all.
No.
Well, I mean, when he's been carrying the load a lot for NC State, hence why he was one of the main reasons why NC State got to the Final Four. And I mean, and then when you're trying to guard a guy like Zach Edey, who has that height and that wingspan, and Burns is a big, thick country boy, it's going to take its toll on you. But that is not to take away the tremendous accomplishment that Coach Kevin Keats and the Wolfpack did, because, like I said, they got there on a 10-game winning streak, comes to an end. And, I mean, I'll tell you what, those fans in Raleigh, North Carolina have nothing to be ashamed of to see both programs, the men's and women's, get there to the floor. And, I mean, heck, there's no shame in losing to a very good team in South Carolina Gamecocks, coached by the Hall of Famer, the legendary Don Stanley. There's no, nothing wrong with that. Then you have a team in Purdue, like I said, first time Purdue has been there in the Final Four since 1980. That's a very long time.
Means they were due.
Yeah. So, I mean, they were long overdue for a trip. And, I mean, it's going to be a fantastic game.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah.
I mean, you got Edey, who played all 40 minutes, had a 20 and 12. He's 7'4", probably a wingspan about 7'11", which is insane.
He has a longer wingspan than Kevin Durant.
Yeah, just about. But Donovan Clingan for UConn is more than willing to the task. And I mean, UConn is coming into this game winning 11 straight tournament games. Now, obviously, the record was set by the John Wooden-led UCLA Bruins, which I don't think that record will ever get broken. Certainly not in our life. Certainly not in our lifetimes. But nevertheless, congrats to Purdue. Congrats to UConn as they will battle it out, and one of those two programs will have indeed their one shining moment, and they will hoist the trophy as national champions of college basketball. So
indeed.
Now, let me see what channel that is going to be on, so we can give the viewers the right.
Shouldn't that
the right
be ABC?
Channel?
ABC?
No, the women's is going to be tomorrow on ESPN, which will take place, I think, noon-ish.
Oh, get it out the way early, huh?
I think so. But yes, the national championship game will be on TBS with Ian Eagle, Bill Raftery, and Grant Hill calling the game. So we look forward to seeing those three men, and of course we're looking for Bill Raftery to say onions, double order. Yes, the great Bill Raftery. That is that's great stuff on TV. All right, now switching things over to the association that is basketball. Oh, excuse me. As I'm trying to get my stuff together. Only 4 games on the slate tonight.
Oh, well. One team won.
We will get to that in a second. Lakers beat the Cavaliers 116-97. Nets beat the Pistons 113-103. The Nuggets put 142 on the Atlanta Hawks, winning 142 to 110. And yes, indeed, again, he woke up and said, you know what? I'm just going to have a quiet one, but I'm still going to get one. To the atonement of 19 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists.
Yeah, that's very quiet.
That's a very quiet triple-double. So quiet to the point that Contavious Caldwell-Pope led the Nuggets in scoring tonight with 24 to pace the Nuggets
Well, now.
to their, and not to mention Reggie Jackson got 18 off the bench. So you had 6 Nuggets in double figures as the Nuggets get the 54-24 victory over the Atlanta Hawks. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go here.
Yes.
And we're going to go there. So here we go. Follow the Olympic Road. But nonetheless, he did talk about a team winning today.
And I believe that's 3-0 since the big fella has came back. They're undefeated since the big fella has touched the floor.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And we're scratching our way out this 8 spot. So the schedule gets a little bit more easier for us. So don't be shocked. And the big fella put in work today too. So I'm very, very happy about what's going on with my Sixers right now.
To a total of a 116-96 win over the Memphis Grizzlies. And yes, indeed it was that Philadelphia Freedom. So yes, 30 points and 12 rebounds in 23 minutes. That is definitely putting in work. And
well, remember he was doing that before he was getting hurt. Remember he was not playing 4 quarters.
Yes.
He was having 30. He was having like 35 points by the second quarter.
Yes.
So that just lets you know that he's getting back to his old self, which I'm very, very happy that. And so that's going to look good for the playoffs. But I wouldn't overuse him right now.
Ease him back in.
Yeah, and he's still falling on the floor, which is scaring the hell out of me.
Well, I hope not in the form of the Bloody Divac school of flopping.
No. What I mean is, going for rebounds or he's big.
Yeah. It seems like the Skechers are working for one Joel Embiid.
And they're not bad looking either. They're not ugly tennis shoes.
Oh, you've seen them? Okay.
Yeah. I sent you a picture of them.
I have to go look at them.
They're not bad. Not my color scheme, but the design of the shoe is good.
It's hard for me to fathom Skechers now as a basketball shoe.
Yeah.
Just like it's still taking me some time to get used to seeing New Balance as a basketball shoe because obviously Kawhi Leonard and Jamal Murray are
Tyrese Maxey
and Mr. Maxey are a New Balance. Now I will say this: New Balance shoes are they are so comfortable.
Comfy.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Like your feet will be like, thank you very much. New Balance shoes are very, very comfortable.
Yeah, they are.
And I mean, I just it's good stuff and it's good for the soul. But Sixers get the win 116-96. So in the current standings of the association, we already know who's number 1 in the East. We don't have to mention that. So right now, Milwaukee still holding on to a game and a half lead over Cleveland for that 2 seed. 2 games. 2 games over the Magic and the Knicks, 3 over the Pacers. And, of course, Miami at 7, Philly at 8, Bulls and Hawks already in for the playing game. So pretty much the Eastern Conference is set with teams that are going to be in the playoffs. It's just a matter of who's going to be where for the play-in scenario. Yeah. And once again, the Western Conference flip-flops in between the 1 and the 3 seed. So as it stands right now at 11:19 Pacific Standard Time on April the 6th, 2024, at the moment, it's the champs, the Denver Nuggets, at the 1 seed, Minnesota at the 2, OKC 3, Clippers 4, Mavericks 5, Phoenix 6. The Pelicans are now, by way of the Suns beating the Pelicans, are now in the play-in at 7, Lakers 8, Kings 9, and the Warriors at 10. Who is that, Oos? Please enlighten us and let us know who has impressed you as a rookie. Get back to us on that. Which again, we'd like to thank our fans. Don't forget, you are more than welcome to interact with us and ask questions or ask our thoughts on any particular subject in the wide world of sports, and of course,
Or anything.
or
Any
anything
topic.
in general.
Yeah.
And we will answer the question.
Best to our abilities.
And we'll. You're not wrong. He has been spectacular. Oh my goodness.
Good call. Good call.
But then again, we got to go back to who his dad is. His dad was a very good defender and a very good scrappy player in the great Del Davis. Of course, part of those very good Indiana Pacers teams of the mid to late 90s and early 2000s. I mean, him and Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, and Rick Smits was a front court you do not want to mess with.
Rick Smits, man. Man,
The
that goes back like that's like saying
Dutchman. The Duncan Dutchman. And Rick Smits was another big man that had a good mid-range game. In the low post, he'll kill you, but also like Arvydas Sabonis, like Vlade Divac, a very tremendous passer.
Oh yeah.
That's what people keep forgetting. And he had a very soft touch. Had one of the best floaters in the game.
Mid-range is decent.
Yeah,
mid-range is decent.
Had one of the best floaters in the game.
Oh yeah.
No, the Duncan Dutchman could play some ball.
Yes,
but it's just. I will say this: Rick Smits should never go bald again because that look did not fit him when he went bald. Yeah, he really did. He really did have the softest touch of there. Like his. I mean, they always talk about soft hands of basketball. Obviously, Larry Bird had him. Chris Mullin had him. Definitely, Rick Smits had it for sure. But yeah, Chris Mullin, like Rick Smits, should never go bald ever in this life ever again. Because when Chris Mullin went bald the year the Pacers took the Bulls to Game 7 of the conference finals of the Bulls' last championship run, I'm just like, Chris Mullin, I love you, but you made the buzz cut relevant. You being bald-headed, I can't get jiggy with this. I can't. I can't do it. No. But nevertheless, yes, Trace Davis Jackson has been outstanding for the Warriors. He has definitely he has definitely helped taking the toll off Kevon Looney.
Yeah.
In the five slot, definitely has earned his way into the rotation like Moody and like Kuminga. I mean, as I've been saying, when they decide to keep building, I keep saying, build around those four young lions you got in Pazinski, Jackson Davis, Moody, and Kuminga. I don't know if he did or not. That's a that is a question I really don't know. I don't know. Because, I mean, some people look good bald and some people don't. Some people look good with short hair. Some people don't. I mean, I was one of the fortunate guys to where me being bald benefited. As for me, I guarantee you, if I try to grow back hair now, people will be like, why are you growing back your hair? Like, why? Like, no. Like, go back bald.
Well, the unfortunate thing for me, because I had short hair, the pandemic caused me to grow my hair out, and I just never stopped. Well, it was supposed to be when I turned 40, I was supposed to cut it off, but I just fell in love with it, so it's still here, and we'll see how long it'll go.
Well, basically, what he said was, and I quote, "I will not be like Jerry Rice or Stevie Wonder. Once that starts happening, I'm going bald like my brother. It's coming off."
Yep. I will not.
No, because
since we're talking about hair, if anybody has seen WrestleMania, when we get there, remember Jey Uso walked out with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has the Kevin Durant going on right in here.
Oh no. Oh no! See, all that damn lean. Lean is bad for you, boys and girls.
Yeah, but I don't think it has nothing to do with it. Has something to do with it. But if anybody know you have dreads, you will thin if you have dreads. That's just what's going to happen.
Yes.
Because you're pulling the hair, but it's really starting to get real bad up there. And I'm like, uh-oh. No wonder why Weezy stay wearing hoods.
Wayne, just go bald. Let it go.
I don't know, man. See, look, even the
stop it right now. Stop that right now. Dadgummit. No. Oh.
Well, I think it's time to get right into it, huh?
Well, before we get into that, some very entertaining UFL football games came on.
We did. Well, I didn't get a chance to see the second one, but the first one was very intriguing.
Neither did I. But the first one, yes, was very, very good between the San
Showboats
Antonio,
and
the Showboats and the Brahmas.
Yes.
Oos! You know what? You're on timeout, Oos. You're on timeout right now. Oh, baby.
I mean, to back him up, it did look like somebody threw a noodle on the wall and it was just hanging down, sliding down.
You stop it right now.
Well, the big ooze started it. I'm completing his sentence.
Damn it. So the Showboats were up 19-9, and then out of nowhere, the Brahmas scored 11 unanswered and took the win at the end of the game as they throw a game-winning touchdown pass as the Brahmas go to 2-0. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get to see the second game, but the second game was just as good as the Battlehawks beat the Renegades by a final score of 27-24, which looks like that appeared was a good game. No scoring in the first quarter, but there was scoring all throughout in the second through fourth. And, of course, the home field advantage that is the St. Louis Battlehawks just continues to be a home field advantage as the Dome in St. Louis was indeed rocking. And then tomorrow you have at 9 a.m. on ESPN the Battle of Undefeateds between the Birmingham Steins, the defending back-to-back USFL champions, taking on the Michigan Panthers, and in the afternoon fall on Fox, the 9 a.m. game you can catch on ESPN. The 1 p.m. game is the Houston Roughnecks against the DC Defenders, and that is your week 2 for the UFL. Very quickly. Yes. Anyhow, just always remember, folks, it is very bad to steal Jobu's rum. It's very bad. So just don't steal Jobu's rum and hats for bats, keep bats warm. As yes, this is the 35th year of Mizzle. Yeah, 35. Yeah, 35. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a movie.
Yeah.
What a movie, man. It goes down in history.
Yeah.
Just a bit outside.
He tried the corner and missed. Ball 4. Ball 8. Ball 12, and Vaughn has walked the bases loaded. How can these players lay off pitches so close? And then, of course, no, it's too high. Too high.
What do you mean it's too high?
Who gives a shit? It's gone.
God. Great movie.
Yes. I mean, we basically could do a whole show on Major League if we wanted to.
Man. You want me to take him out back? Kick his ass?
Kick the shit out of him? No?
That's my wife. Does she know it?
Know that? I can't tell. She's not wearing a tag. I didn't have this dress 3 years ago.
This is not the California Penal
Penal
League.
League, Vaughn. We're major leaguers. Now you pitch another game. You want to finish it? Yeah. You think you have the strike? I don't know. I have much on my arm. Feels like jello right now. Just throw it down the plate. The last time I did that, the ball hasn't landed yet. That's okay. I want him to swing.
I don't think that's gonna make the distance.
Oh, Rexy! I don't think this one's got the distance. Oh God.
Well, to our 5 viewers that are sitting here watching us be what we are, we appreciate it. We'll get into the WrestleMania talk here in a second.
Oos, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Because nobody has the brain to put a movie together.
That too.
Everybody just want to take somebody else's movie and try to put their own twist on it. And I tell you what, the movie association, they better not touch Mrs. Doubtfire. I will ride if they try to remake that movie. There's only one human being that can play that movie, and God rest his soul right now.
Yes. Yeah, that's one movie. Any Robin Williams movie, period. They should not.
Well, they did Jumanji, so.
Okay, that was not too bad. Those two versions, not too bad. Not too bad.
It wasn't bad.
But I think for me, they should have brought in David Alan Grier because David Alan, if you saw the original, David Alan Grier makes that freaking movie.
2 scenes. When the branch takes the car, and then when they were riding on the front door and the alligator with body. Do you need TP for your bunghole?
Are you threatening me? Broccolini. I have broccolini in my bunghole. Broccolini.
Fire.
Broccolini. Damn it, Beavis.
Well, she has TP for her bunghole.
That's very important. TP is very important. Are you threatening me? I need. No.
Oh, y'all done got him started now.
No, don't touch the newspapers. No. Why not? Because I like them where they are. Just don't touch them. I gotta move the newspapers. You can't even read. I gotta move the damn newspapers so we can move out of the damn house. Don't touch them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get off the Beavis and Butthead train, we're going to bring on one of the Japos, a great supporter of the show. So everybody, ladies and gentlemen, just coming off a great football game. I hope he has a good story to tell before we get there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome JP to the show.
He looks like he just played a football game. Hold on now.
I know. He sure does, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. It was a obliteration.
Well, obliteration, huh? Well, what was the final score in today's obliteration, Mr. Perneda?
36-6.
Yeah,
nobody showed up. Only one team showed up to play football.
Only one.
One team showed up to play. The other team got booty tickled and decided they wanted to start fighting at the end of the game.
So after
sometimes people's egos get a little bruised and get a little childish on the field trying to throw punches.
Once they recognized that they were getting dominated, it's like, you know what, we can't beat them in the game. Let's try to beat them with fist.
This man said booty tickled. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm thinking after today's game, I might be going the Triple H route and just going to call myself the cerebral assassin because I pick apart weak egos. That's just what I love to do. I love to go out there and just dudes who think they're big and bad just get absolutely demolished in the brain.
Right now, that sounds like
isn't that the competition part of sports? You try to get you get in somebody's head, and then once you find that you're there, you live in it till the game's over.
Yeah, but I mean, it's pretty funny when I'm already in your head after one play of putting you on your ass. I mean,
this sounds like a Jake. This sounds like a Jake the Snake Roberts promo right now.
it's
Okay.
look. So
whoa, wait a minute, hold on, wait, whoa, really, just a guy? That's how we feel?
Hey, everybody has their opinion. Like I said, there were some certain matches that wasn't that great, but I wouldn't say the whole night was horrible.
Okay,
I guess you must be a Cody Rhodes fan. It didn't go your way.
Oh God.
So it's Bloodline rules tomorrow.
Bloodline rules.
That is.
All right. So since we're on this line, we got one more. We have one more guest to bring in, our NBA. Yeah, our NBA insider. We're gonna come in there. Steve, welcome to the show.
Whoa, hey, hello.
Now,
we ain't
hold
doing
on
NBA today.
But
you are our
yes.
NBA. We come
I
in.
get it.
We introduce you that way, but I know we're
not
doing.
Mr. Cotton, welcome.
So I stand by my statement. You must be a Cody Rhodes fan, and it must go your way.
No, but shout out to my guy Purcell Noble, who was actually at WrestleMania in Philly, and he sat by the stage tonight, and he is going to both nights. So P, if you're watching, shout out to you because yes, that's next on my list is to go to a WrestleMania. Hopefully, they're announcing that WrestleMania 41 is coming to Vegas. Hopefully.
Like I said, Cody Rhodes fan. Cody Crybaby.
Oh, God.
All jokes aside, bro, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show.
Okay, Oos, don't go there because my co-host is a part of that fan base for one team.
Well, he can talk about the baseball team. He didn't say nothing about the Sixers. We're good.
Okay.
He can talk about the Eagles. He can talk about the baseball team. But
now. If we're going to talk about WrestleMania, I have to play this because only this theme could do it justice. After this damn Chewy commercial ad on YouTube.
I was like, what theme is that? I've been watching wrestling for a long time. I didn't know what that theme was.
Nothing. Now here's the thing. Nothing against the weekend, but this is WrestleMania. And this is the only theme that should be played for WrestleMania. For those that grew up in WrestleMania, this is the only theme that WrestleMania needs. Anyhow,
you gotta come with the times, man. That was for the great 80s and rock and roll express. We gotta come up with the times a little bit.
Steve, I don't need The Weeknd singing every single WrestleMania theme song. Okay, yes, I know he wants to whine like Michael Jackson. Yes, I know he wants to fuck her so bad, but I'm tired of his whiny ass. I'm sorry.
Hey, usually we get The Weeknd for SummerSlam, not WrestleMania. He usually
No. He had the WrestleMania theme for WrestleMania 37 when they were in Tampa. He had the WrestleMania theme when they were at the Performance Center. I am over The Weeknd. I'm over him.
I know, but those were decent ones. But this one, I don't even know. I don't even know who did this one. I know Meek Mills had his little appearance, and I know
I just told you The Weeknd did the theme for WrestleMania 30 for WrestleMania 40.
Oh, he did it again? Oh well, who cares?
Yes,
where did you go for those 2 seconds, Steve?
Probably to go get a drink.
But you're still sitting here.
All right, so it was the women's championship match that kicked off between Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. As
that kicked off the show? Fuck.
That kicked off the show,
and there was a good reason why, because it wasn't that great.
Oh, well. Here's the thing: they usually try to hit you with some fire, and you're right. It wasn't that much, and I don't know if they had anything to do with Becky not feeling well, not doing anything.
And kudos to Becky because she was wrestling with 102 fever.
That's what it was. That's okay. That's what I heard. Michael was Pat McAfee said that. Yes.
Yeah.
She's been sick all week. So
she was trying to pull a Bret Hart. God bless her for performing, which she really should not have done. But again, like Stone Cold should say, this is WrestleMania. You tape up you tape your shit up. You put your boots on, and you go out there and perform. So I mean,
tape up a fever.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, kudos to Baker for doing it. I mean, it had its moments.
Can I ask a quick question about that?
Yes, go ahead.
Like, I know we give people their flowers and stuff like that for going out and making the attempt and doing all that kind of stuff. But at what point? And I get it. It's entertainment. Show must go on. I understand. But at what point is doing something like that kind of a detriment to the product?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
Because obviously she wasn't at 100%.
Correct.
That's completely obvious. But
correct.
I mean, the card is always subject to change, right?
I'll put it to you like this: it's their Super Bowl. How many times have we seen players? It's the Super Bowl. I got to suit up. I got to try my best. It's their thing. Hey, if this was another Monday Night Raw, I probably it's their Super Bowl. They've been building up for this, especially a championship match. You never know if you ever gonna get back on a WrestleMania stage. They go all out. If they do anything, it will be for WrestleMania because they know how rare it is to get on that platform. I mean, I know we'll talk about it, but R-Truth, this was his first, I think his first real WrestleMania that he had to win. How long has that boy been in the company?
Hell, since I was in high school.
well, Rod has paid his dues. But here,
I'm sorry, Mr. Killings looks great for 52.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
Man stays in shape. Right. But here's what people understand about Ron. He can really go in the ring.
Yes.
He's just not given the opportunity because if you watch his NWA TNA stuff, he put together some damn good matches.
Oh, he's the definition of sports entertainment. He's doing the entertainment stuff, and wrestling is kind of on the side, even though I can go and everything. But he's more for the entertainment, which rightfully so. When he does his entertainment, it's very funny. He knows what his niche is. But yeah, if I need to go get down in the ring, I can get down in the ring. But what's more funny and what gets me staying in the company and not getting kicked out is I can entertain you. And we all look at that as like, hey, sometimes we need that good wrestling. Sometimes we just need some fun entertainment to laugh at, and everybody has a good time. And
that's
Ron
true.
Killing, Ron, he knows that, and especially, hey, I know we're jumping the gun. After his leg injury, not thinking he was going to even have a leg and everything, have your WrestleMania moment, homie.
Damn right.
Well, him and the Miz as a tag team has always been fun and entertaining.
You stole my thunder.
And they just thrive off each other.
Awesome Truth is great. I enjoy watching them.
And I'm hoping they give him a little bit of a run with the titles. I hope it's just. I just hope they don't. Well, I mean, come on now. I mean,
that all depends. Triple H is running the show now. This is the Triple H era.
Yeah.
So as long as he's over, he'll be fine.
Because I mean, let's be truthful. Let's be honest. Was anybody expecting a 666-day for Gunther as IC champion?
Did not see that coming. Well, kind of saw it coming, but did not think it was going to be that way.
The only one who's going to beat him is Ilya.
But not just that. He got better as the reign progressed because I was not very huge on Gunther. I wasn't. And then his mic skills got better.
Oh, way better.
His promos got better.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, what? And then you're like, whoa, wait a minute. Is he going to break Honky's record?
So they might have something in plan for him because I don't think he just loses the title like that.
No,
something big is coming for Gunther.
Yeah, they're moving him up.
He's going to be a world champion.
Because he can't. He has a defibrillator in his heart. He cannot wrestle ever again.
He almost died, cousin. He literally was on his deathbed.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, I saw the comments later. Triple H is done.
Well, you also must have seen the comment because Sarah said hi to you.
Yeah. I don't see all the YouTube. Sorry, because I'm on this thing. I don't see the YouTube.
Oh, okay, so we'll let you know if somebody gives you a comment. But Triple H cannot wrestle ever again.
No, he's done. Yeah,
and
I even
because
worried
with The Rock
when
coming
he
back, that could
yells
have been a
out
good
this
storyline.
WrestleMania. I worried if he's yelling out WrestleMania too much. I thought, boy,
Yeah, he
don't
almost
bust.
could have had a heart attack right there, yelling out
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And
So,
how many are you readies can your heart take right now?
Maybe 2, and that's
yeah,
pushing it.
yeah,
I'm not gonna look. I love Triple H, but why did he have to walk all the way to the ring to say, "Are you ready?" He could have done that from the top of the stage. He didn't have to come all the way into the
you know
ring
why?
just to
You
say,
know why?
"Welcome to
That feeling.
He's a
WrestleMania,"
wrestler.
and then walk away.
He's
He
a
wants that feeling.
wrestler. He got
Yeah,
to get that feel.
yeah.
They all say it. There is nothing like, and that's WrestleMania 72,000. Let me
Yeah.
enjoy that little pop that I'm gonna get real quick. Feel that vibe, and he did
Yeah.
it, and he walked the fuck back out and kept it moving. Most
Now,
people would have stayed there for about a few more minutes and said some stuff, and he did his lines. Thank you. Let me go back and put this headset on, make sure this show runs very well.
Now,
Indeed.
before we get back to night one, let's backtrack a little bit. But two things. Number one, Mike Rotunda, God bless him. Fantastic tribute by the Fireflies last night during the USA Express Hall of Fame introductions. And damn it, by God, Paul Heyman is just the gift that keeps on
He was the whole.
giving.
He was the whole show.
Let me say this, because I haven't finished watching all of it, but the main thing I wanted to watch was Paul Heyman. So I was kind of shocked that he was the very first one. I was like, oh, thank you. That made that quick and easy. And Lord.
Like I said, if anybody saw my post, if you brought your kids to the Hall of Fame, oops.
Come on, did you really not think Paulie Dangerously wasn't going to shoot from the hip?
Oh, I knew that.
I knew that. I mean, he said a week prior on the Rich Eisen show he was going to wing it because I got to feel what the crowd is. I got to feel the temperature in the room.
He did not disappoint. He did not
felt
disappoint at all.
Yeah. That's just one where I just need him to have his podcast, and I was like, and actually stay off character, like really be real. The information that he basically did it at the Hall of Fame. So I just, yeah.
I mean,
Well,
guys, so the bloodline story is going to continue for a long time. He gave out some stuff. And
here's the thing. And here's what people forget. Paul had one of the greatest teachers of all time in the legendary Virgin Realms, baby, North American Dream, Dust the Roads, live and in public, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Who of course learned from Eddie Graham. Eddie Graham taught Dusty. Dusty taught Paul. And
Eddie or Billy?
Eddie, not Billy. Not the Reverend Billy Graham. It was Eddie Graham that taught Dusty, and that came straight from Paul Heyman's mouth himself when he was on the Rich Eisen show. Mm-hmm. He talked about how he was a photographer, got with Vince Sr., and of course, that led to Paul being the head photographer of Studio 54, etc., etc., etc. And the rest, as they say, is history. But again, congratulations to all the nominees into the Hall of Fame. But just to see, well, first off, just for Paul to come out to the old ECW theme.
Yes.
And then giving us some love to Bubba Ray Dudley, Rob Van Dam, and of course the Innovator of Violence, Tommy Dreamer. Some of the ECW originals that were in the house.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else weirded out by Stephanie McMahon in there?
Nah, that was Stephanie.
Now that Dad's gone.
Stephanie didn't have nothing. The rest of the McMahons didn't have nothing to do. That's probably why Stephanie left in the first place. Because you remember, she left and everything, and then she had to kind of come back when Triple H had his little heart issue. And then as soon as everything was clear, she got the fuck back out.
But you notice once Vince came back in that power for like 2 short minutes, Stephanie upped and left.
Yeah, she left.
She resigned. Now, obviously, Shane didn't want anything to do with it. Shane just said, "You know what? I'm going ghost. You ain't gonna see me. I'm gonna just go watch my boy play college football in Chapel Hill in North Carolina this upcoming season."
The check. Guess what? The checks are still clearing because they still got their shares.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Only booty Vince out.
Yeah, only Vince. And
Vince didn't get booted out. He just got booted out from board of directors. Guess what? He still got his shares. Check still clearing.
No. Vince has nothing to do with it.
He's fangirling over
Vince is
white lead singer.
Vince is sitting alone in his penthouse.
Yeah.
Twiddling his thumbs.
Yeah. He's going to jail.
Because like I said, it's a doggone and you get this of all the people that should be in the Hall of Fame. Demolition. Hello. That's just one. Rick the Model Martel, that's another one.
You think Vince, since he's not in charge anymore, that they're going to have a better chance of making it?
China's getting in next. I guarantee you that right now. I'm surprised he didn't do it. I'm surprised Triple H didn't do it now.
Well,
China's getting in there.
China's in.
She's already in there.
No.
Are you talking about China are you talking about China by herself?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that happened.
It'll happen.
Triple H is deaf. Well, if you don't understand, you see that Triple H is mending some fences that Vince has already broken.
Stop it. Hammer, you stop it right now.
Damn it.
You stop it right now, Oos.
Damn it. Damn it.
You stop it right now.
Oh.
Well, you did see the picture. Vince and him are back. We'll take a picture next to see each other, so it wouldn't be shocking.
I'm just going to.
East Africa's a cellmate.
So, so Dub, you were talking about the first match, Rhea and Becky Lynch, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, we'll just go back to that.
I just wanted to give Paul Lee and Mike Return their flowers because, like I said, that was a very touching moment. Also, The Rock inducting his late grandmother, of course, the wife of the High Chief in Arabia.
I'll do that after the show. I got some time, so I got to do a little catching up on some stuff.
And also, shout out to Mizzle's guy for giving the Wise Men a fantastic intro into the Hall of Fame.
I'm surprised with him.
He didn't want to do it. I was kind of surprised. I was wondering for Paul who he was going to select out of all the people, because I thought maybe Tommy Dreamer, maybe CM Punk. I thought maybe he would do his kids.
You got to
maybe he would have had an idea who he really wanted to do it, but he has no affiliation with the company anymore. It could have been Brock Lesnar. That's why he mentioned him so much.
No, it couldn't.
True. But
no, what I'm saying is that's who he probably would have wanted before all this came out. That's why he was mentioning him a lot in his speech.
But you have to understand.
Wouldn't be shocked. I mean, he got Roman Reigns to do it.
Paul's affiliation with the Anoa'i family goes back a long time.
Yeah.
He's known as Oos likes to say, he has known Joseph since he was 3 years old.
Yeah, because he was with the Wild Samoans. He was rolling with them, driving them around. So, not just driving them around.
First he managed Samu and Fatu, the Samoan SWAT team, the Tonga Kid and Rikishi, the other version of the Samoan SWAT team, in the old NWA and Jim Crockett Promotions. So Paul has had a very long affiliation with the Anoa'i family. So I could see why it was Joseph, as Oos likes to say. It makes all the sense. I mean, even before all this happened, when I found out that WrestleMania 40 was going to be in Philadelphia, I said, Paul has to get in. It's the city. It's the city. It's where the Extreme Revolution took place.
Yep.
Which led to the eventual Attitude Era. It had to be in Philly, and it was in the perfect setting. I mean, everything about it was just fantastic. But yes, Mommy retains the Women's Championship. The one thing I will say, her entrance was absolute fire. The way she entered the ring.
She was fangirling big time over the lead singer. She's a big fan of him.
Yeah.
She was the reason why he took over her theme song to begin with.
I think he forgot how to sing the song as much. I think he was fanning for a moment, like, "Hey, you gonna sing the lyrics of your own song?"
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like Rhea Ripley, like how can you not look at her and go, "Oh my lord"?
Right. Right.
Yeah. Buddy Murphy is a very lucky man. He gets to tap that on a.
Rhea Ripley has my wife going.
Oh my! Oh my! Shout out to Mrs. Perneda.
We had some fans over here as well. We had some Rhea Ripley fans over here for the little time being that I had company watching it. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Mr. Jones: were you in the Were you in the crowd? Are you in Philly? Since you are giving some very interesting nuggets here, were you in the crowd at WrestleMania 40?
Okay, now we're skipping ahead, but I was really disappointed with Jimmy and Jay Uso's match. I was not happy for them to build it up and say they wanted to make a WrestleMania moment. It wasn't a WrestleMania moment. It wasn't.
That's all they were. It was a super kick party. They took
That's
over.
all that was. That did not.
Yeah.
For how they was trying to hype it up, it was that.
If I wanted to watch a super kick party, I would go watch the Young Bucks super kick.
Thank you. Thank
you. And go BTE trigger all night long if I wanted to watch a super kick fest.
Now, if there was any match that was predictable, it was that match. Their match was the most predictable match of them all. I mean, a few of them you can be like, okay, you know what's going to happen, but the Uso, I literally just stopped. I got in my phone. I after the 15th super kick, I'm like, I'm done.
Well, I know we're jumping in, but if you really think about it, when they've done singles matches and stuff, what have their matches really been like?
Well, Jay main event is pretty good by himself.
No, not by himself. It's the other person he's with. Think of all his Monday Night Raw matches. It's kind of the same formula. If you start looking at it, it's little kicks, it's some super kicks. It's the same thing. Now, when those guys were tag teams, and hey, them and the Usos. I mean, them and the New Day. There's a little bit more creativity. I hate to say it. I love the Usos, and I wish it was better. But I'm kind of like, y'all ain't creating enough for doing anything. When Usos with Roman, yeah, you could probably tell Roman, hey, let's do this. Let's try this. Just go look back at some of their matches. And then, yeah, if they look good, look who are they in the ring with. I hate to do it because
the person in the ring with is carrying them, is what you're saying?
I ain't gonna say carrying them. Maybe they know how to. They know how to do a better match setup than carrying.
You
know how you got to script out. You got to script out the match. How we gonna run it? Maybe that ain't their forte.
But think about it though. And you bring a good point. All of Jay's singles matches that he had, his best matches were against Roman. And they're already family. They know each other like the back of their hand. Of course, those matches are going to go well. I'm actually surprised that you're saying that the Twins had a bad match. That's a little surprising to me.
Well, yeah. I was very excited for this match because they pumped it up so good. They wanted this match.
I went on record and said it was going to be the best match of night one. I went on record and said that.
It wasn't
because I really thought it was going to be.
It was.
But really, but really, if you want to get really the best match of the night was Sammy and Gunther for the IC strap.
I'm actually not really surprised about that. I'm not at all surprised that was a fair feeler.
I like the ending of it. The ending
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
The ending was good.
Because it was almost looking like it was about the same old type of Gunther match. He just takes a little beating and then he just starts destroying people.
Well, I mean that's the credit. I mean that's the credit when you're reigning champion for almost half a year.
Ooh. Well.
Wow. The ancestors are disappointed. Basically, what he's saying is the High Chief was not pleased.
I know. I'm more mad. He turned to Bluey. He didn't just go walk away or something. He said, "I turned it to Bluey." He just turned it all off. Damn.
Start watching TV with the kids.
Damn. I mean, their shit ain't that damn bad now. Shit.
It was not watchable. I say that.
It is like, for much as they've hyped this up, if you've heard some of their podcasts, like I've heard them wanting to do this for like years. They were on the New Day podcast. This is something they built up, and so with that build up, hoping it would get there, you thought something more would kind of come out of that.
Yeah,
you did, and it wasn't a bad match. No, it just, I think a lot of us had higher expectation for it, and it didn't live up to what we were expecting. And guess what? You know what? Maybe they run it back. Maybe they do something else. We know how wrestling is. Sometimes the first match is not the good one. You run them back. They get a little more experience. They learn from it. Second, third, and fourth one blows the doors.
Well, less hype then on the next one, because
hey, do you really think they got that much hype to begin with? This was WrestleMania. If you really look at it, besides the bloodline, and I really ain't gonna say, but besides the Rock and Roman, not a lot of other storylines got a lot of flavor into it. If you really look at there, a lot of these other matches, you talk Rock, Roman, Rock, Cody, add Seth in for a little bit, who were just a little baby on the carrot.
Well, the LWO storyline is pretty good.
Yeah,
did they get any play? I'm saying
they wrestled on. They did the story on Wrestle. Steve, did you watch the same WrestleMania I watched?
Yeah, but
that match was pretty good.
No, I'm not talking about the match. I'm saying the build up to these matches.
Yes, SmackDown did a damn good job of building up this LWO thing, especially with bringing in Dominic Mysterio back into it.
Well, heck, I mean, I think the build up between LA Knight and AJ Styles has been pretty doggone good. To which I'm hoping that match does not disappoint, because that's one of the matches I'm looking forward to seeing on night 2 is Styles and LA Knight. Go ahead, JP.
No, there's something to that. I love AJ Styles. I know what he can do. We've all seen it back to the TNA days and before. Like we've all seen how great AJ Styles is. The WWE has not been great at just letting him go.
You're right.
Just letting him be AJ Styles. The company has been, every WrestleMania match that AJ has had
sucks,
including the one with Shinsuke, and I hate to fucking say that. That match against Shinsuke, I was like, nope, I'm just gonna go back and watch Wrestle Kingdom again. That's just what I'm gonna do. Fuck that.
I think it was AJ and Edge. Everybody was looking forward to. I think they had something in Mizzle.
They're not good at letting him go. When you just, hey, free range, do it.
It's the same thing they did to Dolph Ziggler.
What a fucking failed shot that was, huh?
Man,
he was a tremendous. I'm a big fan of Dolph Ziggler. They did not use him right at all.
One of the greatest sellers in the business for a long time.
Yes.
Tell him, JP. Thank you.
Yes, one of the great workers. Like
we all know. Hey, when you got a new talent coming in, come up to the stage. First thing you're gonna do, you working with Dolph Ziggler.
I still say one of the loudest pops I ever heard. And we all know how the Raw after WrestleMania is.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The Raw after WrestleMania, when he beat Alberto Del Rio for the world title, and I want to say they were in Brooklyn. That pop.
I think so.
My freaking goodness.
Yeah. I feel like if it wasn't that one, maybe the year before, I think that's what made the Raw after WrestleMania. Because of those cash-ins or that was surprise. I don't know if it was the first one or if there was a year before, but that's what made Raw after WrestleMania, because shock, whatever it was.
It was almost exclusive at one point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew a cash-in was going to happen at the Raw.
Here's where they dropped the ball. Here's where they dropped the ball on Dolph, because you go back to what he did at the Survivor Series when Sting made his debut in 2014 Survivor Series, and Dolph being the sole survivor, and they killed that momentum and didn't do shit with Dolph, and that pissed me off, because I'm just like, how you gonna let him be the sole survivor with the help from Sting? He is over as over can be.
I was in the Golden One Center when he had his last match at No Way Out. That building exploded when he won.
Yeah.
When he nailed the fucking super kick and then his zigzag, 1, 2, 3, everybody in that building lost their fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been the main event of the evening, to be completely honest with you. Because even though I remember that night a lot, because especially now with the return of Bray Wyatt, at that point he closed out the show. The main event definitely should have been Dolph Ziggler's match, because that was the most on fire. I was in that building going, holy shit, I can't even hear myself think.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler has been responsible for a multitude of arena explosions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is just, it's on film. You can go back and look at it. I'm not making it up. You can go look at it. He's so good. And the fact that they really only kind of gave it to him one time,
Yeah.
just
And that was a totally different time frame.
Yeah, I was a big fan of. I mean, I'm still a big fan of Dolph, but I just didn't like how they misuse him. And I think if he'd have stuck around now, I think Triple H would have found a way to get him back in. But it's so much talent now that's coming in that they pushed him too far in the back burner.
Think about it.
He had to go.
They're barely pushing Ricochet now.
Yeah.
And he's making matches. He's trying to get back on there.
He's always made but the thing, he's always made good matches.
But the problem with Ricochet, because I know when you give him the title, it's not really his fault. Like it was the competition's like it's not moving the needle. I trust me, I'm a Ricochet fan. I was like, great, they got him. All right, yeah, he's gonna be an Intercontinental Champion. He's had the Intercontinental, he had the US, but then it's like he doesn't. I don't want to say he doesn't have the competition to kind of bring it up. It's like you give him the title, and it's just like flounder.
Here's a question I have for you guys.
It's because of one thing. They need to turn him heel.
Ooh.
Mm.
They haven't turned Ricochet heel yet.
That kind of alters the question I was going to ask, but I was going to ask, do you guys think they should bring the Cruiserweight title back?
No
value to it?
No. But you know what I would tell you? And it sucks, but this is where you got Gunther, whatever, is doing it. He had to bring that title back to its prestige. Facts. Because I hate to say it, the U.S. Intercontinental title, what I don't want to use the word trash. It's just like no matter who you put it on, the value wasn't bringing it up. You always said the man makes the title. Gunther made that Intercontinental title.
Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I hate to say Logan Paul. No credit. I mean, Logan Paul. That's all. He's doing great. There's some prestige to that U.S. title where whoever wins, if you give it on Randy or you give it to Kevin Owens, you know they're gonna build that back up. It's no matter who it was on. Because remember, even Sammy went in now. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm like, Sammy's had that run before with the title. He didn't bring it back up. Miz brought that title back up. John Cena brought the U.S. title back up. Even Bobby Lashley for a little bit brought the U.S. title back up. Those mid-card ones, you really got to put that on somebody that can put the work in and do everything else. Maybe you do it now. Ricochet gets the right thing, but it's also like not only do Ricochet get it, but I got to put him up against some real people to elevate it, to keep that title going. That's what Gunther did. That's why he got to have the title. And Dub, I know you said earlier you weren't a fan of him. I was a fan of him because guess what? When he was in NXT Europe, he was UK NXT. He made that title over there. when he came over to NXT and got that NXT title, he made that title because of the run he was doing. So I knew when he came over there, oh yeah, you give him that strap, he's going. By this time next year, we might be talking to him in the main event at WrestleMania. Because guess
he
what?
will.
You're losing this title because we're about to bring you up.
Yep.
Whether Seth keeps it or our Scottish kicker gets it, Gunther's coming in line next. Because
Foreshadowing, Damian Priest is cashing in tomorrow. No matter who wins.
They're putting that title on, especially when you're about to be in the summer of Europe. Think of all the pay-per-views that are about to happen in the middle of the time. Guess where they're all at? They're all in Europe.
Yep.
They're all in Europe. You have the perfect foil right there at Evil. That boy's about to get called up because you did the work. Hey, Seth, take a little break. Dude, it's coming. Trust me. He's gonna make that world heavyweight title.
Do they make him a dual champion?
No, because I think
world heavyweight champion.
Nope. You just notice what happened. Triple H finally. I don't know. I don't know what
titles. So I don't think we're gonna do that anymore.
Yeah, he's splitting that. He ended that because it was great while it happened.
He wins it and then vacates the IC title the next night. Type of thing.
It would have been nice, but he ain't gonna.
Yeah, it would have been nice. It would have been nice.
Before we continue to recap night one at WrestleMania, joining us in the building, Mr. Only Dads in the building, Mr. Knox 25 live in the house. Big man, thank you for joining us. And quickly give us your thoughts on what you saw of night one inside the link in Philadelphia for WrestleMania 40.
I like what I saw. Like I sent you in the message, I like Rhea Ripley's entrance. I thought that was pretty fire.
Agreed.
Disappointed in the outcome just a tad bit, but kind of seen that coming. I was surprised, honestly, because I low-key forgot that it could happen. I guess it's not really me forgetting that it could happen, but it didn't really catch me. But I like the fact that they split up the tag team titles. I definitely like that they split that up.
Yeah,
that needed to happen. That needed
long time ago.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, I'm actually kind of glad that they gave Waller and Theory a chance to run over the tops because I mean they really have been entertaining.
I was just gonna say, they've been
on SmackDown.
Oh yeah,
Mike is real good. Yeah.
Waller
can hold it down. Yeah,
and they work well together.
I do like how they split the titles. Each team deserves to have it, especially for R-Truth. That's good to see for Truth, man. That man been putting in work for years.
Actually, I got a question. Can I? Because you said you were in Philly, you were in the building, right? I need to know something because you guys let me know on TV. It seems like it was kind of flat in there, and I don't know if it was the acoustics. Maybe it's a loud thing. Was the fans really getting into it, or was it really cold so you can't get into it? I just want to know because it seemed like it was kind of flat on TV.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got it playing too right now.
It's kind of at a low volume because I don't want it obviously to get in and ruin the sound and everything, but it sounds fine. The crowd seems into it. The Rhea Ripley Becky Lynch match was actually not. I mean, it wasn't what you would call 5 stars, but it wasn't terrible.
It was man.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not talking like going throughout the night. Yeah, like is it like was it really? Because it just seemed like you got some pops. Or like I know on the Intercontinental Championship they counted, but it just seemed like they weren't always into it. Like it was some quiet moments. You're just kind of sitting there.
But see,
that's a long night, man. Most of those people were also
they was there since
in the morning
kickoff.
So,
yeah.
But
that's about 6 hours of being out there.
But here's the thing, and I get it. You want to have your Super Bowl in Super Bowl stadiums. I understand it. I get it. But I think what's kind of lost in the art, and yes, I'm going back to when we were kids, but just being in an arena, the feel of WrestleMania, like you can feel it when there was a new title change. Now, I go back to God. I go back to when The Rock and Austin at WrestleMania 15, the last time WrestleMania was in Philadelphia. That was a Philadelphia crowd. You felt it in the crowd because, of course, I've watched many house shows when they used to be in the Spectrum and they used to film it live. Philadelphia has been a WWF staple for years, and it's been a lively crowd just like it was when they were in MSG at the Garden. It's just when you're in football stadiums trying to do a big event, sometimes you don't get that big pop and they get that big reaction like you do in a smaller arena. I mean, sometimes having your moments in a intimate setting in a small arena, you can get the best out of that. Like, I mean, you look at when WrestleMania 20 was in the Garden. The crowd was into it. You can feel the spirit of the crowd. I don't know if you can necessarily feel the spirit of the crowd inside the link tonight. And now, granted, it was 52 degrees and it felt like 47. So there's that aspect. True enough.
And that's what I want to know. That's why for someone that was there, I want to know. And like you guys said, it's been a long day, but a lot of these WrestleMania has been long days. When they went to AT&T, it's a long day, but it was indoors. So I want to know. Was it just the way it was presented? Is it outdoors? Were you guys just cold? Like, I just want to know because it seemed like there were pops, but it wasn't that many pops. Like, it was just like, oh, some little cheers here. Okay, they won. This ain't like I've seen more energy out of crowds. Like you do SummerSlam in Nashville. Of course, I know it's warmer and everything. They were going. So that's why I just want to know from someone that was there.
Was it more entertaining? The crowd will tell you if something's entertaining. It wasn't entertaining to them. So when you heard the pops, it was entertaining. That's my perspective.
I attended a SmackDown event out here, and I would say even just watching it on TV, SmackDown really isn't my most favorite to watch. But I would say, yeah, even in person, you want to see those like you say pops. You want to see. You want to see it because now it's there, but it's like most of it was like predictable to where you can't really get excited. You can't get into it because if you're into it like most of us, you're already predicting what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to put the pieces and the storylines together. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if you even got it right. You know what I mean? So to see it in person, and then I'm like, yeah, that's probably what it was. To where it's like, this is the WrestleMania, this is the Super Bowl, but we could have did this on a regular show.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'll give you another example.
Yeah, too many super kicks.
Yeah.
Too many super kicks.
Party!
Like I said, I was done after the 15th super kick.
I'm just calling it was a Young Bucks match. The way I'm gonna keep calling it super kick party. We might as well play the theme song. Dub, go find and play it. That's all it was.
I swear.
And you know the funny thing is, and I'll still say it, and I don't care. Shawn Michaels and Chris Adams still to this day have the best super kicks of all time. If you never,
yeah.
Well, that's true too. But I'm just saying, don't sleep on gentleman Chris Adams' super kick because he was the originator of it down there in good old WCCW under Mr. Fritz Von Erich. But to pinpoint on talking about big pops for the crowd, Mizzle and I had the privilege of being at SummerSlam 2001. And I know for a fact we felt the pop when RK Bro became the tag team champions. We felt that pop.
The whole arena was lit. You felt that up in the Raptors.
Okay.
Oh, man.
When Adam Copeland came out to the Brood theme with Gangrel's own Cup of Blood.
Hell yeah.
The stadium went absolutely freaking bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And when yours truly came out.
When he officially jumped on the bandwagon.
Damn right.
I mean, heck, even when Brock made his return, you heard a big pop in the building.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just, I mean, like I said, sometimes it's the feel of the arena, and sometimes it is these new age fans, because some of them don't know. Some of them don't know when to cheer. Some of them don't know when to boo. Some of them don't know when
they need to be told what to do.
Yeah. This, then, the third.
They need the
exactly.
sign.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like right. It's like, okay, guys, this is where you give the heel heat, because he's trying to get heat. So give him heat.
Yeah.
Yay! No.
But nonetheless, I'm kind of shocked that because and Mizzle and I had talked about this because we really had thought that Mr. Charlotte Flair, aka Andrade, was going to turn on Ray in this tag team match.
That was going to happen.
Hey,
and
he got busy. He got busy.
Quick question, because maybe I tuned out. I had to deal with some work stuff. Did Andrade and the other dude that I'm losing my train of thought right now,
Rey Mysterio?
Him and Ray won the match.
No, I know who won. Andrade and Legado.
Santos.
Did they ever really lock up and kind of get in the ring together?
It was short-lived, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was like
it wasn't much of them.
I don't think they really interact with each other.
No,
which is fine, because that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
And I think that whole match overall, they all, like, just for we'll just say for the Hispanic culture and just they got busy. They definitely gave us something different to watch.
Lucha Libre.
Yeah, they do, bro. They do different. They do the stuff that you would say you want to see your favorite superstar attempt. You know what I mean? Don't take the easy way out.
Triple A represent. We'll throw you a little shout out, Triple A.
Órale! Viva la raza!
The only ones I felt bad for were the ones outside of the ring with your shirts off and it's 40-something degrees and y'all just walking around with your shirts off. Ooh, I know y'all were happy to finally get in some action.
The only thing I disagree with that match was that they had to incorporate NFL athletes into it.
Yeah, they didn't need that.
That was That was the only. I didn't need to see Kelsey, and I damn sure not to see Wayne Johnson. I could have lived without that.
I mean, I get the pop.
I do.
I get the pop for Philly. I get it, but that match
could have been something backstage because it killed a good match.
Yeah,
it killed what was going on, and
there was nothing. You really could have put that in. I don't know where on a different match or something.
Backstage.
Why?
Backstage.
Why?
Yeah.
For what? What was the purpose?
Some pre-show shit.
What do you mean? Well, we know what the purpose was. Is to pop the home crowd, and plus they also might be trying to talk to Jason about, I don't know why, about bringing him in. There's talks about Jason Kelsey coming to the company. He might be good for
wrestle. That's right.
Yeah, there's some little talk. Look, if Jason Kelsey was maybe 10, 15 years younger, go ahead with it. We know he got the mic skills, but I don't need to see this man in the ring. He is 40-something years old. I get it. We've had, but DDP came in late blood, but no.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like
how old is this Kelsey?
Late 30s, right? Coming into his 40s.
It has to be 36, 37.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's when a lot of these guys actually kind of get into their pro wrestling prime.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I mean, for example, LA Knight, he's 41.
Yep.
Yeah, but and we're right. They get in their prime, but guess what? But they also been wrestling for 10, 12 years, not starting off right now.
Yeah.
They've had celebrity matches before that have been successful.
And if this was just a runoff, I'd be fine with it. If it was just a one runoff, be my guest, do your thing. And hey, you ain't gonna top Bad Bunny or Jake Paul, but or Logan Paul. But hey, you just need a quick little runoff. Here's your sign, and maybe this was your runoff. I'm in Philly. I just retired. Let me get my prop in, do my little shirt off, do some talking. Thank you, Jason Kelly. Keep doing your podcast and whatever it is, because I really don't give a damn about you. You ain't on my team, so. But you had a great career. Not knocking you. Got your Super Bowl ring. Hopefully you save your brother from falling into being a Swiftie. But that's another thing for another time.
Oh yeah, if he don't marry her, he's fucked.
It's too late.
That's
pretty much coming.
Yeah,
he already
don't marry her.
That's coming.
He's definitely getting canceled.
He's already on the pill with her and everything right now.
It's already happened.
It's a wrap.
Hey, and guess what, Travis? You got two rings. You got your stuff. Live off your wife because she's gonna make more than you anyway. So hey, you can be done with your career. They call you a Hall of Famer. I'm biased. I feel like my tight end's better, and I don't feel like you're better than Shannon Sharp, Tony Garcelis, or Rob Gronkowski. But that's just me. Carry on with wrestling.
So we on match 3.
Raymond, we'll have that discussion later.
Right now, and I'm like, this dude is perfect.
All right, so going back to the chocolate trio that was Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi defeating Damage Control.
I thought you said Chocolate City for a moment, but after that, yeah, that was.
Hey,
how was that one?
That match was impressive.
Yeah,
that match was impressive. Hey, Jade Cargill was about to.
They did good.
Can you imagine her and Bianca going at it? Can you see them at WrestleMania, event WrestleMania?
We are waiting for it. They teased it at the Royal Rumble.
Hey, them two ladies is going
to get them
asses off, man.
Okay, now, myself and JP, we do a wrestling podcast called The Ring Psychology 2.0. And on one of those episodes, we were talking about Give Me Jade versus Bianca. Please. Build up that program.
I think I was on that episode.
And just let. And yes, Mizzle has been a recurring guest on this show along with Maverick, Mr. Brian Beltran. And we kept saying, build this, and damn it, make it main event WrestleMania night 1 or 2. I don't care, but
just let them go.
Give it the same properness you gave it with Mercedes and Bianca.
I'll tell you this right now. They will, but they're gonna slow play it. Trust me. They already knew Triple H. They already knew that's gonna be a match. But what we gonna do? We gonna get Jay in. We're gonna let them be friends. We're gonna be cool. Like if you didn't watch the press conference, and they're all good friends and stuff like that. Yeah. They already know that. They're gonna let Jay get comfortable. We know that. That's easy. Like when we ready to put that in, that's the easy storyline to get going. Let's just get Jay comfortable, get her more in the matches, get it. Bianca, you already got that. Because remember, they still got Bianca and Rhea to build up and do that one. They haven't even touched that yet. They're like Bianca and Jay. We know down the line, long as no injury, that's coming.
Women division is stacked. Women division is stacked.
Nah.
And I'm here for it.
They might even do Jay and Naomi just to kind of tease you up a little.
Wouldn't be mad at that either. Would not be mad at that.
They already know. And then you got to have Jade go through all the 4 horsewomen, and then you got to get to after you got the 4 horsewomen, you got the Naomi, you got the
her and Charlotte to put a good show on too. Her and Charlotte to put on a good show.
It would be the 3 horsewomen because Mercedes is an AEW.
Is gone. That's right.
And she's going to. I'm sure she will.
She already said it. She said it in an interview. She'll be back.
Being on top.
They'll misuse her just like they did Jay.
They'll come back now that Vince is
gone. Monet would look at that and go, "No, yeah, I'm coming back."
What she already said.
She already said it in an interview before she came to AEW. She's like, they were good to me. I'll be back.
Vince is gone. She'll be back. Why do you think Naomi left? Yeah. They left together. Once he left and all that shit started kicking off, you see, she was able to come back.
Yep. That's why Naomi's back. It's only a matter
of time. But I don't feel like they would, as bad as we would want that, right? I don't feel like that would be the necessary build-up.
Not right now, at least. Not right now.
Hell no. I
But
feel
somewhere
like
down the line, that should be built up.
They give them tag team gold.
I wouldn't be mad at that either. I would not be
probably.
mad at that either.
They let her. They let her get her feet wet by giving her tag team gold first.
Yep.
Yeah. Because right now, Bianca, right now, except for Bianca, what needs Rhea, and has Bianca and Charlotte done anything yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
In,
okay.
In tag matches, not one-on-one, but
No,
in
no,
tag
no.
matches, yes.
No, because let's think about it. Bianca's kind of the main one right now. So we know it's Bianca and Rhea they got to do, and maybe Bianca and Charlotte. Everything else, Bianca's already done. So we got to keep Bianca kind of going and stuff like that. So, hey, we're going to put you in this tag. We're going to work this out. We already know what the talk is. We'll put you in tag. Maybe that's the story. Because there ain't much left for Bianca to do. She's already got, unless some, okay, you want to put Bianca with, Braun Strowman's girlfriend, Raquel. That would be nice for a little bit, but it's like, we got to keep
healthy
Bianca
enough for me. She can't stay healthy enough for me.
But like I said, we got to keep the little fire going for Bianca because we've already did everything for Bianca, and we gonna save the Rio one for next WrestleMania or whatever they want to do.
Well, you might get Bianca and Bailey because I think Bailey's winning tonight.
Oh yeah, they're
that might be your next one.
Yeah, sorry, EO, your run. Once again, you didn't really have anybody around to do anything with, so your run
think that was a courtesy belt thing for her. I think that was something just like here you go.
Where is that on the card?
I think that won't be the main event. They might put that first.
I bet you that'd be the first match.
It might be because you already know Seth Rollins and McIntyre is going to be the main. Oh no, is it Cody and Roman's going to be the main event? So
yes,
they'll be the co. So yeah, that might be
now
the first second.
they could do two. They could do two things because they might just to get the crowd wet, and they've done it before. They might put Seth first.
Well, I mean, you have only two regular matches. Well, you got two regular matches, and then the rest of the matches are all. You got 1, 2, 3. You have 4 title matches on night 2. You got the U.S. title, the Women's Championship, the World title, and of course the Universal title.
All right, so we know let's break this down. Universal title is going last. That's about a 45-minute match. With everything they gonna do,
rules.
Yeah, with everything gonna do, that's 45 minutes.
I told y'all they were gonna overbook the shit out of that fucking match.
We already know that. Hell, I'll even say that might be an hour. Let's just add everything. Just give them an hour.
Probably just as long as the tag match was tonight.
So
which
did
took
you
over
guys
about 45 minutes?
Did you gentlemen hear about the rumor?
Oh, probably, but just tell me what it is.
Right.
Well, supposedly, there is rumors going afloat that a certain free agent might possibly
MJF
make an appearance at WrestleMania 40.
They do that shit. They pull that shit off. You're gonna get the pop you want, Steve. MJF walks out out of there.
No, I'm gonna say something else. If MJF goes over there, AEW shut your doors. He doesn't have a contract with AEW. Like I said, if you let MJF, okay. I'm gonna go on a tangent. Give me a minute here. AEW, for some reason, you let the founder and the biggest star that started you up not have a contract as an executive producer, and then you don't even keep him as talent, and you let Cody go back. Then
Cody wanted to come back.
I'm not the biggest fan of him, but then you make a big deal about signing CM Punk and doing everything, and then for whatever backs it really, because he was what you let him control your thing. He really was trying to help him out, and you let CM Punk walk out the door, and then from what I'm hearing, you didn't really even have a competition clause on there, so he was ready to go at any time. You let him walk. Jade, one of your biggest female competition. Oh, I'll match this next. You let her go.
Didn't know.
Now, okay, you add on. Now your biggest star, homegrown, MJF and you let him walk out there for free, dude, shut your doors. You're done. Your company is not going to survive that. You're done. Or just realize you're just a minor league. You're just a triple A to the WWE Major League Baseball. Just realize you're not Major League. You're triple A. You don't let somebody like that walk out. Oh, you ain't got a contract? No, let me get you signed up. I don't care how injured. You sign him. Now, eventually, yes, MJF is going to leave, but you don't let it be like, what? You left? Mm-mm.
What? He's only, 24, 25?
Thank you. You don't let him leave like that.
EJ Wizzle, to answer your question, Maxwell Jacob Freeman is one of the best heels going today. Just one of the best talents going today.
Let's just put it like this. The mic work is almost CM Punk. He's better. He's on Miz level. The mic work on.
Can you see him and Seth Rollins having good programs?
Might go down. Like if it is done correctly, MJF may go down as the greatest heel of all time.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
He's on Miz level now.
Facts.
He's too good.
I was hoping he was joking when he made that comment like who's MJF. I'm like, if you're a wrestling fan, you know who MJF is. I don't even watch AEW enough, but yeah. The WWE is just way like your contracts. What's your clause in your contract? And the way Tony Khan is talking, you don't even put competition clause in there. When's your contract over at 12 o'clock midnight? 12:01. Let's start talking.
Well, if you see the interview with CM Punk, he said it's a shit show over there.
Exactly.
Tony Khan wants to be everybody's friend.
Yep.
Instead of being a boss.
That's what I'm saying. You let MJF out that door. That's what I'm saying. You might as well shut your doors and just say, "Hey, we're the minor league to the WWE." It's okay. OVW said it. ECW admitted it. Impact. Well, Impact's with your company. Impact tried to be something else, but you signed Impact, whatever. What was the other one that all the good people actually came from? Where Seth Rollins and all those
with the WWF, man. That's just one thing you can't do. They're gonna find a way. Even on their dark days, they'll still be better than certain companies.
You are correct.
They just know how to promote. They just know how to promote.
Ring of Honor even knew, hey, we're just a feeder system to the NXT that goes over there, which is fine.
NXT is better than AEW if you want to be technical.
I wasn't gonna go there. I was gonna be nice. I was gonna leave it alone, but
no, because at one point in time, AEW had steam. They were building momentum, and then just as Mizzle has said, there is too many damn factions in AEW.
Yes,
way too many.
Yes, not enough single wrestlers.
We got the tag team titles. We got the triple tag team titles. We got, and it's good that you bought up minor league companies, but you ain't got to keep the title. So we got the world title, we got the Impact title, we got the Impact this and that. You made what's the boy 15 titles on his waist and everything else because he got all your titles and then he got all Impact titles. Then he got all ROH titles.
Are you talking about Eddie? Are you talking about Eddie Kingston or Kenny Omega?
I think
it was Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny.
It was
Kenny. I like Kenny.
He gets to have the AAA title. We're just gonna come in here and help your program, but I'm gonna take your title and not bring any of your talent over to try to boost them up. But we'll bring my talent to take your title. Japan, we'll do the same thing. I'll take your title, not make any of your company good, but my company gonna look good. Okay, cool. At least when WWE, hey, sure, knockout champion, come on in, look good, bring your title. Hey, we know we did this before. You look good. Everything else, go back and we got your eye on you, Jordan. When your contract's up, we'll bring you over. We already got an eye on you, but at least we're gonna respect you and say, hey, bring your title. We'll talk about who you are, this and that, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
I would want to see them bring back the hardcore title.
I don't disagree with that, Knox. I don't.
It may happen when they go to Netflix.
I was gonna say no, but you know what?
When they go to Netflix.
When they move over to Netflix, you might be able to do hardcore again.
Hey,
well, The Rock
because
is giving you a preview what it's gonna be like. That man slinging cuss words left and right, boy.
he told that man if you start to count, you're fucking fired.
Exactly. The Rock ain't bullshit,
you
man.
know I don't fuck around.
Yeah, The Rock ain't fucking around, man. It's gonna be
The Rock,
real.
like, I get to say some shit that I can't say on Disney anymore. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
So I don't have to be the Tooth Fairy.
You know, hey, I gotta get this all. Like one of my friends said, I gotta get this all out now because I gotta go play Moana 2 and be back a good person and go tour and everything. Also, you little kids, you're feeling sad because I'm whooping up on Cody. Well, here's what you need to know. This is the real life. You're gonna get your ass whooped. But don't worry, you're still gonna see me in this nice little movie, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, that's that dude," and I'm gonna say, "You're welcome."
That was cold. Hey, The Rock is cold.
Thank you.
The Rock is cold. But honestly, he's right. He literally has, since he's been back, it's been very, very, very entertaining. It's been entertaining because Triple H is taking over and my attention is there. But the moment The Rock came in with that final boss stuff, I'm like, oh, baby. The dynamics is going in a different direction. And we might be back in the Attitude Era, ladies and gentlemen.
That one last run in. He's like, I get to do that one last one in. I get to be kind of like a big CEO. Because guess what? He can still kind of do this and just kind of be like Vince was before. I'll appear every once in a while.
Yeah.
But since I'm on the board, I can make decisions. You already saw what it is. Ref, you do anything, I will fire your butt.
We've seen this storyline. He's Vince a little bit. He's a more active Vince.
Yeah, it's not even Vince. Triple H did this. This is the corporation again. The authority again.
They're working together because they've been there.
Yeah,
and they
know how to make this company work.
Their own errors. It's amazing to see even what they're gonna do. Yeah,
Paul Heyman even said it in his damn thing. He was like, "Boy, when Triple H took over, it is about to be something else." And like he said, this is a Triple H era. I'm like, damn, we gonna call that era? And Triple H or I should say Michael Cole had no problem tonight. You weren't there on the announce table. It's a new era.
Yep.
They're all rolling with this. They're gonna call it's the Triple H era.
They got to rebuild.
You can hear some of the superstars. They're saying it's fun again. They're having fun. It doesn't feel like a business per se anymore.
Yeah.
You got somebody that's in there that knows what it's like, been at the highest level, is going to respect everybody. He's been wanting to do changes. He just didn't have control. Now he's got control.
Well, the first thing that he did that made the superstars respect him, they get time off to go spend time with their family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
That work schedule, like I said, most of the time I think they're working the weekend
every day,
maybe a little more
every day,
like Monday. Yeah, like it's basically I'm gonna assume Friday through Monday, maybe Thursday through Monday. You basically got Tuesday, Wednesday off, maybe even Thursday, depending on it. And the main time you really got to gear up more.
That's your travel day.
Yeah, your travel day. And the only real days where we're kind of working a little bit more is the big holiday, the Christmas holiday tour, where we're hitting the East Coast hella hard because that's the home base. Other than that, you got this because that's what it is. We're not working 300 days anymore. We're trying to preserve you. We're trying to do because the times have changed.
Yep.
We got too much going on. We got all this health and everything else. Triple H knows it. He's been there, and he's always you saw signs of that when he was running NXT. Yep. He showed you what he could do at NXT, and that's where a lot of these guys were at, and gals too. They were all at NXT. They knew what it was when Triple H was. Oh yeah, this and that. All it was.
The only problem that I have with Triple H and NXT thing is he's trying to force Karrion Kross in our face too much. That fucker can go. I do not like
Karrion Kross now or when in NXT.
Period. I don't like this dude at all.
Well, I would say this, and unfortunately, it's not going to work. When he was at NXT the first time, there was some lifeblood. There was something there, and then he got fired. You trying to bring right now? I feel bad for Karrion. I was like, whatever they're trying to do with you, it ain't working. You bringing him with AOT,
this triple threat match, tag match.
Like
he's a part
AOT,
of.
they're boring.
Yeah.
Well, because once again, the heat for AOP got killed. Like when they were in NXT, they were big. When they came up, unfortunately, the biggest thing that hurt them was they got hurt. They kept getting hurt. So okay, you let them go. Now you try to bring them back up, but you don't have that emotion, the energy that
Nobody
they had
remembers them.
at NXT. When they were in NXT, oh, they were dominant. They were smashing. And guess what? They had great matches. They had great matches with FTR. They had great matches with other people. Now you don't have that energy. And because you were let go, you try to bring them back. Remember, they were supposed to be the heels with Seth Rollins when he was before freaking Rollins. He was doing,
he was revolutionary.
He was they were supposed to be his, but once again, they got hurt.
Yep.
Injuries is what really killed them. Right now, I'm still waiting. You got NCR. Those big old Indian motherfuckers should be dominating a tag team scene right now. Why aren't they? I don't know.
Bad promotion.
But you know what? Maybe something will change now that we got those tag team titles split up.
Yep.
Now you can probably promote more tag because you're
work
not
on
waiting
SmackDown. You can work on Raw.
Yeah. You now one team. So now, because Triple H has no problem with tag teams. We know what Vince is. Vince never liked tag teams. So you do well enough, we're gonna break you up and get a single star. Triple H understands tag teams a little bit. Like at one point, tag teams were thriving in NXT because Triple H had them. I was like, if you start counting down everything else, why you think DIY is back together? Why you think, Austin? These people are tag teams that are pretty good. If you give them the right run and the right thing, they can go.
Yeah, even him. I was even say him doing that'll fuck around and get the Usos back together.
That's gonna happen. That has to happen because after that match, they got to do something.
I'm good. I'm gonna give them one chance. Like, hey, all right, the first match wasn't bad. We're gonna try something else, second or third, and hey, after that is like, guess what? Go over there and get that rub like with your cousin. Remember, he the one that said, "I raise all the tides. I gave him all the things." Well, you didn't raise their tide good enough. Get your ass back over there and let's try this again.
Yeah, they're gonna that whole system is gonna end up, in my eyes, that whole system is gonna end up breaking up. Right. They're gonna actually end up letting Solo get an identity to where he's gonna end up being able to start doing more singles.
Of course.
Hey,
guess what? Good things gotta come to end. DX had a nice run when it was Triple H, Xbox, and New Age Outlaws.
Mm-hmm. The bloodline gonna end sometime soon, and you know it had a good run.
Yeah,
Bloodline's been growing hard for about 2.5 years. We had some great things. It's time. We gotta say, Roman. Eventually you're gonna lose. You're gonna disappear for a little while. Take a little break. Even though you're taking breaks, you're gonna come back as a new person. We got to change it up. Triple H already knows because Triple H did it. Hey, I had to separate from DX. I had to be my own person. We had to do this. Eventually, it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It might happen tomorrow. Because guess what? Because here's the reason why. If we just watch the Roman doc, you don't think Cody's hitting all those markers? You don't think he's selling out everything? You don't think his merch ain't up there?
It's not time yet.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Because how I'm listening to Paul Heyman's speech. I don't think it's time yet. Just by what Paul is saying. What happened?
He's taking time off after this.
Rightfully so. He might go do a movie or Cody or
how much
Roman.
time did this man need?
Hey, guess what? Guess what Roman did? Oh, that's what Brock did? Shit. I could be part-time. I did that grind already.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing. I don't think Triple H and even The Rock is having that shit no more.
Yep.
If you're not gonna be an active champion, we don't need you around.
And I'm for that.
And it's one of those where Roman, he has enough money. You know what I'm saying? He's more in the acting shit anyway. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you this. Triple H may say it, but this is one thing he learned from the L. Oh, you know what? When you do bring Brock in, that does bring up the money. Okay, I understand my part-times. You're right. I may not put a title on him, But yeah, Roman, why don't you take a little break? Because when you come back and being sparingly around, oh, you're going to bring some stuff in. Let's just look at The Rock. Sparingly come in, you do a little pop here and there, but it's bringing in the money. Roman, you did your time. These wrestlers ain't going to be sitting out here wrestling to 50 years old or something like that. These guys are going to stop probably at 40 something because they making good enough money where I ain't got to keep wrestling in bingo halls and everything to make a living. They gonna stop Brock right now. If Brock would stop right now, he's perfectly fine. He can go do some shows. He has enough money. He can sign some, and he don't need to wrestle no more. Roman will not need to wrestle no more. Cody in about 5 to 10 years, will not need to wrestle anymore. They're making enough where you gonna do part-time, and then you're gonna be so big, just like the John Cena. John Cena didn't think he was going to be, oh, I ain't going to be that part-time, this and that. Oh, I don't like when The Rock did all that. What the fuck you doing right now? The same thing The Rock do. You part-time and getting that Hollywood money.
They're all still under contract. You feel me? So even part-time or not, they're still all under contract. So they have to still come back and fulfill those duties. You know what I'm saying? Why you think John Cena, when he does come back, this motherfucker look like he about to go do a movie right after his promo. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He is. Guess what? I'm under contract.
He don't look like his normal self. You know what I'm saying?
Goldberg contract.
He's like, look, hey, I'm here. Let me wave my hand. Let me throw a couple wristbands and headbands. You can't see me. And then I'm out of here. I'll see you in a couple months.
4 months out of the year, homie. That's all I got to do. What Goldberg say? Hey, I could come in around here, do a month here. Hey, you know when they really gonna come? Saudi bag? Oh, yep. Okay, let me get ready for that Saudi tour real quick because Saudi pays real well. Yep. Okay, Saudi tour's over. I'll see what's the big headline. I might do WrestleMania. I might do SummerSlam. I might do Royal Rumble. Okay, cool. I might take a European tour. I might do one of those European shows for you real quick.
It's about time for John Cena to make an appearance right now. He'll be there today. Pop up tomorrow.
Him and Stone Cold will be there today.
Nah, he's done. He's on the movie. He did his time. Remember when Hollywood had their strike, so that's why he had to come in and do his little work. Now that Hollywood strike's over, you catch me next year.
Do you remember when The Rock was beating the shit out of Cody Rhodes?
Why you think Roman out of there?
Do you remember when The Rock was beating the shit out of Cody Rhodes and they went in the back of the arena?
Yeah.
You see that trailer that was back there? Who Two Faces was on that trailer?
I ain't believing that rumor. Now maybe Stone Cold.
Cool. Don't be shocked. It's WrestleMania, bro. John Cena's gonna be there.
Oh yeah, he'll make an appearance.
This is WrestleMania. Even if he's just in the backstage, he's there. I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
And Stone Cold is there.
Okay. If you just saying he's making a visual appearance, I'll give you that. I ain't seen him.
He might pop up in that LA Knight and AJ match.
Don't be shocked.
If he's gonna pop up in the ring and try to sell WrestleMania for London, okay, fine. I ain't
That's
seen him
what
wrestle.
Might be. And I hope
I ain't seen him wrestle.
No, I don't think he's gonna wrestle, but he's gonna make an appearance.
Oh, look, I can tell you what
gonna disrupt some shit.
Yeah, just okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can
do that. Stone Cold gonna come in, throw a couple of stunners, drink a couple of beers, middle fingers.
Okay, that's cool. You get your not retirement. It's your legendary contract money. It's all good. You gotta do that.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
By the way, I know we totally went off. What was the other matches?
We're finishing.
Let's just talk about the main one.
Now let's just talk about the main one. Getting to. Hey, Steve, thank you for hosting the show.
No problem, man. I like doing that, man.
Mainly call this the Mizzle, Dub, and Steve show now.
Hey, guest host appearances. I gotta do something.
So here's my question for night 2. Here's my question for night 2, and I will open this up for the panel.
You just bypass night 1. Fuck that. We're doing night 2.
Hey, Mizzle, you right, because the fact that Dub was gone for a minute, bro. And he came
helping out
right on time.
Here's the recap of night 1, folks. Rhea Ripley retains the women's title by beating Becky Lynch. In the 6-man pack, A-Town Down took the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and the Awesome Truth took the Raw Tag Team titles. Rey Mysterio and Andrade, a.k.a. Mr. Charlotte Flair, beats Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. Jay does beat Jimmy in the most disappointing match of the night between the Usos.
Super Kick Fest.
Super Kick Party!
Chocolate Thunder beats Damage Control. Of course, talking about Bianca, Jade, and Naomi. Intercontinental Championship after 666 days. Sami Zayn, the Canadian.
I don't know if I want the title with 666 on it.
The Canadian Muslim wins the Intercontinental title. So, congratulations to the Canadian Muslim, that is Sami Zayn, as he wins the IC title. And, of course, in the main event of night 1, where it will be Bloodline Rules tonight, The Rock and Roman Reigns defeat Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, with The Rock pinning Cody with the Hollywood Rock People's Elbow. Of course, night 2, the card goes as follows. The Philadelphia Street Fight, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits take on the Final Testament. Of course, LA Knight versus AJ Styles. Yeah. The United States Heavyweight Championship in a 3-way dance. Logan Paul, Kevin Owens against Randall Keith Orton. The Women's Championship, Io Sky against Bayley. And, of course, the World's Heavyweight Championship between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. And, of course, Reigns, Rhodes, rules of the Bloodline. So here is my question again for night 2. We know there's going to be a swerve and a curveball. Where will it happen?
Damn.
Okay, Street Profits. That's just a boring match. God.
Yeah, that shit's.
Yeah, that should be the number 1 match to go first.
Yeah.
Why? You're trying to entertain the crowd, not put them to sleep.
Well, if you put it out there, and then you bring the pop next, where would you put that match? After a great match?
Yes.
No.
Hey, as y'all just told me,
that shit's gonna take been the out longest, there, and it could end any type of way. So you got to do that first.
You told me they've been out there for 6 hours chanting everything else. So.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, look, they might fuck around.
Keep
and
them
that's
in
how
that
they
mind
might
frame
just
and
kick
then
it
fuck
off.
them up with something good. I can't see that going no more than first. So
all right, it's fine. I'm not even caring about it because as much as I love the Street Profits and Bobby, this storyline just never took off. Then yeah. Anyway, so whatever with them. Let's move on.
Okay. So a question on top of your question, Dub, since I might have an answer. Could you see the build up for Rock and Roman starting tonight? Could that be the swerve?
Yes, because they gave you a little glimpse when Roman speared The Rock.
Okay.
The Rock is gonna hit him with a rock bottom.
Oh.
Well, that's what that could be the swerve.
Oh yes.
Or does Jey Uso come out there and screw over Roman like he's been screwed over before by the Bloodline?
Well, he did say that he is going to see him again. Jay did say he is going to see him again. So,
all right. Well, I'll put out on the rumor mill because since Stone Cold had his little thing that he got a little gift from 20 years ago and where this gift came from. So Stone Cold can somehow interfere with that match with dealing with The Rock and everything else and get that in there. So he comes in for Cody. I'll put the rumor mill out there.
So far we're on the main event. Hold on, wait. Let Knox get his in.
Okay.
Now look, those are some pretty solid ones. I'm like, that's
actually
pretty.
Wait, no, you know where? No, I forgot. I'll tell you where another swerve can be at, and I kind of wish they do something. It might be with Seth and Drew, where you get your cash in. You guys were talking about it earlier.
Well, I believe McIntyre is going to win, and Priest is going to cash in. That's where I think that's going to happen right there.
So what you're saying is, McIntyre will not have his moment with the fans like he should have had at WrestleMania 36 because Priest is going to fuck it up. I like it.
Hey, guess what?
Keep McIntyre in that pissed off mood.
Yeah.
Let him stay in that heel mood.
That's why they had to get those titles up off of them anyway, because he can't have the tag titles and cash in, and they knew that, so they trying to figure out a way to get him that title.
And here it is.
Still have
and guess what?
He's gonna have a failed cash in,
or he could have a failed cash in. But I believe the cash in will happen today.
Or now, just hear me out on this because hold on. I am gonna go somewhere because I gotta figure out what the name of it is. Or
Clash at the Castle
in Scotland, yes. Could it set up?
That's what I was about to
say. Could it set up to where McIntyre can have his moment in his native country? Yes.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, you're not gonna get WrestleMania, which is a big one, but hey, you already got that pop at that last one. We might be able to give you this belt over at Clash at the Castle because that just got announced.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be the one. So I don't know how you pull that off because I don't see how Damien. Well, I mean, I guess you could probably pull it where you could kind of turn Drew to a baby face by that time. Tired of getting this and that and Drew, so it can happen. You got some time.
Not to mention.
That rivalry with CM Punk is still there. There's no way you're going to be able to make Drew a face right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, like I said, because Clash of the Clash is in June.
I totally forgot. I totally forgot about Phillip Brooks. Will he play a part
on his side?
Will he play a part in that?
100% have the crowd on his side, but he is still going to be 100% heel.
Isn't CM Punk the guest referee?
No, he's going to do
guest commentary. He can't get in the ring. He can't.
Oh, he's getting in the ring.
All he can do is he's not medically clear. He's not medically clear, so he can't do anything in the ring.
He can still be effective.
All he can do is his best thing is talk. That's all he can do. That's
Seth Rollins was supposed to not make it to WrestleMania, Steve. So you can't sit here and tell me that
Seth Rollins Seth Rollins said he was going to try to work on it. He got medically cleared. That boy CM Punk is still rehabbing,
as we know.
The boy,
as the storyline tells,
exactly. As we know.
You know what? I'll give y'all that. You're right because it's happened before. You are right.
I could have sworn a couple
I can
people
even go as far as back. Wasn't
Ray
Kevin Nash in a wheelchair?
Didn't Ray walk out with crutches?
Wasn't Kevin Nash in a wheelchair?
So was Bret Hart before Shawn Michaels super kicked him out the wheelchair.
You don't
leave my boy alone
to do it. Dang. Right.
Yeah, kick.
Of course, now that I see that word hallelujah, I think about the time Vince McMahon was saying hallelujah, hallelujah, and amen with his damn son Shane. That's kind of funny.
There was a reason why he was praying. Please pray for me. There's too many girls that I've been messing with, and I don't want them to keep hitting my bank account. I'm sorry. Let's go on to the next show or the next topic.
Well, that was my next question. Does CM Punk somehow swerve somebody in the world title match between Drew and Seth, and what will it be?
I'll say I don't see it. I don't, because I feel like they got that already set up. I think the next thing, like you said, is going to be Drew and CM Punk. Okay, now, I know it was supposed to be CM Punk and Seth. Seth, once he loses the title, you gonna take a little hiatus, go get healed up. But
let me drop something on you, Steve. Whenever there's somebody that's been controversial in any type of match and they're a guest something, don't they always get involved? Don't they get thrown into them? A little shove, a little push.
For no reason.
He ain't there for no damn reason. Just to be
you know
watching.
what? I would say this. Any other time, you are correct. But I'm gonna say this. They're just using the hype. Guess what? Why was CM Punk in Chicago?
Because that's where he's from.
You know why? Because they know CM Punk in Chicago is going to get a big rating. He didn't get in or he was in the ring, but he didn't wrestle. They use CM Punk for what he is, his mouthpiece.
He didn't have to
Sometimes
do
you
shit
just got
in
to know.
Chicago. He didn't have to do
I know
shit.
that because we all know
He
we
didn't
all
have
know
to
when
do
he's in
nothing.
So what are
Chicago.
you saying?
He brought
I'm
views.
just
That's what
saying
he did. He
sometimes
was
he
supposed
just
to bring views. You feel me?
He's
yeah,
not sitting.
and I
He's
feel
not
like
sitting. He's not
But
sitting there for no
again, we
reason.
all think that he's not medically cleared. So
I
again,
just
he's
feel like they're
sitting
using.
at the commentator's desk just to commentate.
It's almost
No,
like the
Yep,
Spanish announce table. It
he's
always
good.
gets broken in WrestleMania. It's there for a
I
reason.
just feel like they're
Hey,
just
even
using
they
his
get
best
into it.
skills, his mouthpiece.
They be talking
Yeah,
their shit.
I don't know. I never heard. I never got to listen to Spanish. I'm sure they
Hey,
ain't
look,
talking
go
Because
English
it's
go
back
all the
listen
back in the
to
table's
it.
day in the
always
'90s.
getting broken. That's why.
Devon, get the tables.
I know there's. I just know in the '90s and early 2000s that Spanish announce team was going on fire because they knew every time. Well, shit, we gonna talk our shit because our table's getting
Yes,
broken.
yes,
But they the first ones to stand up.
and D'Lo Brown was all and D'Lo
Announcer that
D'Lo
always
Brown.
goes like, he like slowly falls down and acts like he just completely got obliterated. He's the same guy over and over again.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna answer that question. Hold on.
Every time the table breaks, whether it hits him or not, he falls down his face. Every time. That dude is hilarious. He's there. You could see it like on all the old. You could see it, I think, on some of the new too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched like the greatest flops the
Okay,
other day.
hold
That shit was
on.
hilarious.
It was Hugo Savinovich. Hugo was his name.
Oh, that was the one.
Hugo, yes.
Okay.
Who that?
We just know that.
Him.
Yep, that's him. Yep.
Okay.
We all just knew.
That's Hugo. That's Hugo.
Yep. He was a sacrificial lamb at the Spanish
Yep.
table.
Every pay-per-view, y'all going hard because y'all know what's about to happen. Jim Ross and the King were like, no, it ain't our table getting fucked up. Your table getting fucked up.
No,
and we gonna sit here and watch it.
Damn right. Damn right.
You really just on the floor for your table to get fucked up. Because y'all know any other time we put y'all on the bleachers, you know if you coming down on the floor, what's about to happen. You already know in that pay-per-view, you know why you here. Get ready.
So with you saying all that, do you really think CM Punk is just gonna sit there and commentate?
Y'all making a good point. Yeah,
or somebody's not gonna accidentally bump into him.
Okay,
or water's gonna get tossed at him or something.
I'll give you. I'll give you those. Y'all make good points. I don't. Here's the thing. I just don't want CM Punk. I don't really care for him. I just don't.
Now that's a better statement to say, Steve.
Yeah, especially
when he was fucking with AJ.
Yes.
He was legendary.
Look. Hey, wait. We're talking about his wife, right?
Don't get.
I want to make sure we're talking about the same age.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
we are talking. We are talking about Mrs. We are talking about Mrs.
Look, I'm talking about more or less when they were on the show. You feel me?
Yes.
I don't even know how he pulled that off. Shit. God damn. You got to marry AJ? Shit. What the fuck she seeing you? But hey, you know what?
She might even fuck around and come back.
If that damn woman
don't get Mizzle excited. Don't get Mizzle excited about Mrs. Phillip Brooks. And you can see JP.
AJ Lee and Alexa.
You know someone
having fun.
Yes,
AJ's coming back.
Yeah, for someone who's underestimating the women's thing, what she did because she was dealing with the Bella twins. Put AJ Lee back in this shit. Yeah, that girl had that damn before.
She can still go. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Heels on. Was it Showtime or HBO?
Stars.
It's on Stars, so I can't see.
Stars.
She
had a little part in there, and yes, she can still go.
She still got.
Well, no, I know what she's doing right now. She's got her own women's company. She's trying to build up and stuff like that and everything. So I don't think it's wild, but it's something else. She's got a women's league that she's trying to build up and everything else. So, but Lord knows,
is it the Glow, the Glamorous? What is it? That
I don't know.
that TV shows on Netflix.
The Glorious Ladies of Wrestling.
Yes, is that what you're talking about?
Maybe I don't know if she got. Maybe it's not that one. Maybe she does have wild. She's got one of the women's leagues that she is running and stuff like that. So, that's what she's doing. So, but
everything needs a source of income.
Yeah, you're right. She can definitely come up with.
Why not go get a couple checks by making a couple guest appearances?
Before Paige came up in there and kind of wrecked house, AJ Lee was doing the thing and got John Cena kind of getting a boner and everything because she sure was feeling on John Cena. I don't care what he says. Yeah, you got your little boner. Yeah,
we're gonna see Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch versus CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Oh, bring that! I'll take it. I'll take it.
We're gonna see that at some
I'll
point.
Take it.
I would even like to see Montez and Bianca link up.
Yes.
That's a lucky motherfucker.
Give us some mixed tag team titles.
Please do.
I mean, it's like I'm open to that. I was like, you had it before, but now you really got some couples where you really can do it.
You can. Or heck, since they're back in the Federation, the Flairs, Mr. and Mrs. Flair.
Yeah. You can get them. Hey, Maurice might even come out of retirement. Miz and Maurice, y'all can go in and do it one more time.
We don't need that anymore. We don't need
that. I said for the mixed tag. Hey,
no, we still don't need that.
We already
had that with Edge and Beth Phoenix.
He's got truth. We're good with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Definitely good with that.
I was just trying to bring some more mixed tags. I was fine with it. It works for me.
Hey, well, what may work for you may not work for us.
All right, cool, whatever.
But nevertheless,
Bianca's better anyways.
Steve, real quick, who do you have Monday night, UConn or Purdue?
Ooh.
UConn. I just feel really just UConn. I'll just leave it as that. I'm not even going to talk about NCAA basketball anymore. That has changed in 20 years. I can't barely even know who's on my Tar Heels anymore. Fuck with the rest of the college.
I'm just going to be a spectator and watch. I'm not going to pick anything out of that one.
Iowa or South Carolina?
Oh, Iowa. Ooh, wait a minute.
I'm going with South Carolina. I think they're on a revenge tour and they're waiting for this. This I know what Caitlin Clark can do. I'm going with South Carolina. They get that perfect.
Keep counting her out though. Everybody thought that UConn was gonna put her out. Everybody thought
LSU was gonna put her out.
Here's a better question. Hey, here's a better question.
UConn ain't hungry like that.
Hey,
you feel me?
Hey, was Iowa sure to even win? Because I just now got to see the controversial the foul call. Was Iowa
that foul call?
Here we go. I will put this to rest. It was a foul, but you don't make that call in that situation. Period. It was a clear foul because she threw her elbow up and her feet wasn't set. That's a moving screen. But you don't make that call in that situation like that. Because in that case, you make that call through the whole game. They were not making that call through the whole game. But now you want to make the call in a critical situation? Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I kind of think Paige Buchers would have hit that shot. She was about to pull up from deep and just hit
and
the
she got struck.
Had that call not been made.
I'm just gonna go with South Carolina.
Yeah, I think
they're a better team.
I'll just
Knox said, South Carolina got dogs.
Yeah,
the champions that everybody saw for
at
all
every
years,
position, bro. And who they got that's gonna stop that girl that's 6'7"? No,
the number one seed throughout the whole year are gonna win. Just leave it as that.
Disappointed again for Caitlin Clark 2 years in a row.
See, Caitlin Clark scores all their points.
Go get $5 million for the big three.
Drop 50 for them to win.
She scores all their points.
I don't even think 50 will work, JP. like Knox said, South Carolina got dogs from 1 to 5.
Yeah.
And the bench ain't too bad either.
That part.
So you can catch the women's Final Four in Cleveland, Ohio on ESPN, and you can also catch on TBS the men's final between UConn and Purdue, as UConn is trying to go back to back, trying to join the Joakim Noah ugly ass Gators of 06 and 07, because Joakim Noah is still an ugly man. Yes, I did.
He went there.
He ain't no uglier than Sam Cassell.
Oh baby!
That was an ugly motherfucker.
Baby!
He was.
Oh baby! Oh, he went there.
Now, that's a mic drop right there.
But then again, Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. looked very ugly tonight, lean and all. With
hey, he's thinning.
Yes, he is. It might be time to let them dreads go, Wayne. Come to the Bold Brotherhood. Anyhow,
I don't think that'll work for him.
I was disappointed in that entrance.
I wasn't. I'm surprised you remembered what he
said that they were supposed to be. He was supposed to drop a new single.
That's what he said on Raw. Yes, he did. That's what he said.
Okay. He was bringing a new single. I guess it mustn't get mastered in time. I guess.
Or he didn't get copyrights.
Yeah.
Or maybe Birdman was doing some diddying with Diddy. Who knows?
I cannot believe you just
or maybe he don't remember the lyrics since his memory is shot.
100.
I mean, shit, they had enough rappers in the front seat. Somebody could have did something for him.
Wale, Meek Mill.
Yeah, 2 Chainz.
Lean.
Drewski.
Yep.
Lean.
Even had the little model chick.
Lean.
Oh yeah, RVD's little chick was still there. Yeah, whatever.
Also, don't forget to check out myself and Mr. Knox on tomorrow or later on today as the A7 gets back at it with week 2. We will be at Ed Fountain Park, and then we will have the recap show later on today.
Yep.
To talk about what happened in week 2. Also, don't forget the latest episode of the All Pro Job Post is on the Pruneda Brothers production YouTube channel. So please,
indeed, get
check
their
them
subs
out.
up.
And damn it, Free Country K, let the man play.
Let
him play. Let him play. Damn it.
Damn right.
But anyhow, thank you to everybody that chimed in. Special thanks to JP Josh Brunetta. Special thanks to our good buddy Steve Dugan. Special thanks to Knox 25 Live for joining us and giving us a WrestleMania Night 1 recap. Of course, we'll also talk about WrestleMania Night 2 later on.
By the way, if anybody wants to catch me and JP live, we'll be doing a live feed on WrestleMania Night 2. So feel to join us on that.
Me and Knox might check in while we're broadcasting games. You never know.
Yeah,
sounds good.
I gotta get a portable charger and some more shit. I gotta get ready. I just in the hours. I was like, "Fuck!" I gotta get some snacks too.
Yeah, snacks and get that hydration up. But anyhow, thank you to all in the comments. Thank you to Oos. Thank you to Sarah. Thank you to EJ Wizzle. Thank you to everyone that has chimed in. We appreciate you guys on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram Live. We appreciate you. Appreciate you as episode 183 is in the books of the Mizzle and Dub show, where we talked about the Final Four, talked about WrestleMania. Oh, hold up! Wait a minute! Hold up! We have gained another subscriber. We are now at 110. So whomever 110 is, thank you very much. Thank you for finding us entertaining. As Zordox will write us out. Ladies and gentlemen, for Knox, for JP, for Steve, and for Mizzle, I'm the ball-headed light bright. And as always, it's 5 o'clock some damn where. And you have been watching episode 183 of the Mizzle Dub Show. Enjoy your weekend. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. God bless. Remember, don't drink and drive because your life is valuable.
All right, I will see y'all next time.